Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Johnny Blaze from the Shy.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Johnny Blaze from the Shy. Black man with the fire in his eye. Came up live, no suit, no tie. Built that lane from the beef and the fry. He gave folks heat, no nap, no pause. Every room got shook when he took that draw. Wild little grin, sharp with the jaw. Cut through nonsense with a straight up clause. He was turned every time he stepped in. Talk that talk, made the weak men bend. People came back just to see it again. Cause he never played safe, he went all in. But he stayed real, stayed in his skin. Talk that talk, then let it spin. Be cool, baby, before it go left. Johnny got jokes and he don't pretend.
Be cool, be cool.
Before the corner,
Be cool, be cool.
or catch that mortar.
Guns hat on.
If you push too far,
Guns hat on.
that the warning bar. People love John, cause he keep it true. People love John, cause he ain't like you. Night chill, some still got the flame. Live on the screen, but the focus changed. Police cam clips in the day-to-day pain. Black news talk when the world acts strange. He break it down with that smart-ass smile. Make our heart truth feel a little less wild. Loves his dog, Duke, that loyal child. Dog in the shot and the move go mild. Still bold, still quick with the line. Still got the guts when it come that time. Humor so sharp to dance on the dime. Make you laugh while he peel back grind. He don't fold, he don't fake. Hands in the work, eyes on the tape.
Be cool.
That's the rule, he say. Or take that seat and get sent away.
Be cool, be cool.
Before the corner,
Be cool, be cool.
or catch that mortar.
Guns hat on.
If you push too far,
Guns hat on.
at the warning bar. People love John, cause he keep it true. People love John, cause he ain't like you. A little more calm, but the spark's still there. From the live show roots to the worn out chair. He laugh at pain and he calls it fair. Like, I've been through it, I ain't know when they're scared. Duke by his side, that's family. Big heart hidden in the stance, you see. Tenacity, boldness, humility. That's why the whole room roots for he.
Be cool, be cool.
Before the corner,
Be cool, be cool.
or catch that mortar.
Guns hat on.
If you push too far,
Guns hat on.
at the warning bar. People love John, cause he keep it true. People love John, cause he speak for you.
Shout out to Thick Cut for that banger right there. Shout out to y'all. Good afternoon. Hope all is doing well. Deja Vu, I see you up in the building. Salute, salute. Appreciate y'all coming through. Please, ladies and gentlemen, hit that like button on the way in. Please smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. Now, I caught it on TMZ clips. Shout out to them because they the ones that came up with the body cam footage of Miss Juicy. Now, I didn't look at it on purpose because I wanted to see. Now, I know of Miss Juicy, but you know, believe from off the radio show up in Atlanta, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, from she on that radio talk show with Ricky Smiley, if I'm not mistaken. All right. So let me give y'all the rundown on this real. Let me give y'all the rundown again. This is coming from TMZ clips. All right, they dropped this 24 hours ago. Miss Juicy got emotional while speaking to cops after her arrest for driving on a suspended license, crying while handcuffed in the back of the squad car, and you will see it all in police body cam footage. All right. Now, again, shout out to TMZ Clips for clipping this on up. Fair use allows me to critique, give my opinion and my point of view on this said body cam footage.
How we doing?
I'm fine.
You got your driver's license on you?
Yes. It's right here.
The truth is where we go fit.
All right. The reason I'm stopping you when I ran your tag is showing your driver's license is suspended, and then you have no insurance on the vehicle.
What?
You have insurance on it?
Yeah. I was picking up because it was in the shop, and so. But yeah, my driver's license definitely shouldn't be suspended.
I'll check again and see what it's suspended for, but that's what it's showing, and then it's showing you have no insurance. So.
Can you check for me?
Hey, good afternoon.
Go ahead and look for that. I'm going to go back and look and
Thank you.
check it up here, okay? Your license is suspended for failure to appear, okay?
So wait, Miss Juicy, you didn't go to court? That is the most for sure way for you to be able to get a warrant out for your arrest for a failure to appear to court. I don't care what it's for. If they write you a ticket, what up with EV? If they pull you over and they issue you out a citation, and on that citation it tells you that you have to go to court, this building or that building, room one, whatever the number is, you have to be in attendance at said time. If not, then a warrant will be issued out for your arrest. It don't matter what it don't really matter what you say and really how you try to justify it. To be honest with you, you just gonna have a warrant out for your arrest.
What?
I don't know. You got to coordinate at some point. You didn't go, and you also got a warrant for your arrest.
You lying?
I swear to you. Is that
You would say where?
Walton County?
And I went to Walton.
I don't know. That's just what it's showing.
I went to Walton and all that. I went to the courthouse and all that.
Do you want to leave your car here or not?
Yeah, I leave the car. I can leave the car. I'll leave the car here.
Okay. He's gonna drive it into the parking lot.
Okay.
I'm gonna come over there. You're gonna get out with me.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take you back here to my car. Okay. Grab your purse and your phone and your oxygen.
And I'll grab your tank out the back too and carry it. He just got an escort.
Okay, you don't have to take that tank. As long as I got this, I should be okay.
You want to take that? Okay.
Yeah, I gotta take this.
Well, I don't know if the jail will accept the electronic, but I know they'll accept that tank. That tank in the back, they will accept that. I don't know.
I told them she was on portable oxygen, so they didn't ask what kind.
I got one that's plugged in the wall. This is plugged in the wall too.
Okay. They also,
All right, you ready?
A bond.
They'll tell them what you need to do.
You'll have a preset bond to get you out of jail.
Put me in handcuffs.
I will once you get in there, but I'll put them in the front for you, okay? You got it?
Yeah.
Just walk back there to the front of my car for me.
I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I really do feel sorry for Miss Juicy though. Okay, whatever, but I do. I don't, yeah. Do I don't. I don't. I wish he would have never had to miss court for her to even get the warrant out for arrest and all this and that, or even driving on suspended license. Now that part, I think she should have already knew that. But the warrant, I mean, to me, I mean, maybe, I don't know, maybe because she on the oxygen or something, I don't know, but it just don't look right them taking her to jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's up to jail. I don't have control over that.
So hand me this bag right here,
Okay.
and you can hold on to that one. And however you think you can get up in there.
All right. Yes. All right. Hold on.
All right. I'm gonna take this right here too, okay?
Okay.
All right, you got it? All right. So what I need you to do is put your hands out in front of you, okay? I'll do it in front of your body. That way it's not as bad on you, okay?
Yeah, and that's what I was looking at too, Uncle Will. He ain't, really giving Miss Juicy no real hard time about it. And Miss Juicy ain't trying to, fight back or give him no lip or anything like that. Yeah, she's part more than anything, she's more embarrassed about it than anything. You feel what I'm saying? I don't think she really so much tripping about what's going on. She's embarrassed. That's what it is. Because in her mind, she had to know that body cam was on and some type of way it was gonna pop on now. Yeah, you see Fantastic Max. Bro, it ain't no chill with nobody. Ain't no chill with nobody on the internet. Fantastic Max, not for real. But again, the officers did show us some leniency, and they didn't go all over the top with her.
And he said he gonna get the other tank out the back.
We're gonna take that one, okay?
And what if they won't let me plug this up?
If they won't, we'll come back and get this one and take it up there to you, okay? Or do you just want me to go ahead and get it?
I'd rather be safe.
Okay, we can do that. Hang tight right here for me, okay? Look, I don't think you do, but do you have any drugs or weapons on you or anything?
No.
Okay, all right. I gotta ask.
I know. Let's just do this for right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
From the sounds of it, your friend that you were on the phone with, she's gonna come get you out of jail here shortly, okay? So hopefully you won't be there all night, all right?
Oh, so they can do the thing already?
What's that?
Well, here's the thing, Ms. Roz. When they ran her license plates, it came back that she's driving on suspended license and that she had an active warrant out for arrest because she failed to appear to court. So she tried to fight it. Hey, G Mama Body. She tried to give just a little bit of resistance, but I think eventually she knew, she like, yeah, Y'all got me. Y'all finally got me. And again, I gotta commend the officer for really showing a lot of compassion for Miss Juicy, because you do got some ignorant officers on out there, y'all. He have not treated her with no disrespect. He have treated her with the utmost respect within the guidelines of what he can and can't do. So I gotta commend him. I really do.
How much is the bond?
I don't know. They'll tell you when you get there.
Okay.
And then you can call her and let her know.
Okay, he still got my phone.
I got it. It's in here.
Oh, thank you.
Everything's in here.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And you got my license, even though it's suspended.
I got your license.
So I need to take it. Do I need to take that to the court?
I'm gonna take your license. You're not gonna have a license anymore. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know, and to be fair, I wish that she would have took care of her license in the first place, because it seems like, she likes to get in the car and drive. Hey, Latanya, how you doing? Yeah, they got on body cam, Latanya. Yeah, they got Miss Juicy on body cam. What up with it, Cozy? You said, is that the lady from Poltergeist? No, I'm not. No, I don't think so, Cozy. No, I don't think Miss Juicy from that. No, I don't think so. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong, but I thought that Miss Juicy used to be on the radio talk show with Ricky Smiley. Now, I mean, again, I could be wrong about that. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong about it, or if y'all actually know, because that's what I assume to have saw Miss Juicy from in the first place.
Okay. I don't even know the first thing to do. Like she said, we'll go up there on Monday to take care of that. But it's like,
That's what I thought.
when you went up there before.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Roz. That's what I thought. Because she used to do shows with Ricky Smiley. I used to see Miss Juicy all the time when I used to check Ricky Smiley. I used to check his morning show. And they used to you know what, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I got much respect for Miss Juicy, and I just had wanted to see how she was gonna handle herself in this situation. But it seems to me that she acknowledged, yeah, she ain't did what she was supposed to have did. Ain't no sense of me getting all wild up and everything. You feel what I'm saying? So she took her punishment, but at the same time, they try to make it more than what it really is. Of course, she probably cried a little bit because, you know what I'm saying, it is embarrassing when you know that you don't do too much wrong and they catch you on body cam. She's an older woman. I mean, again, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But, the social media will sometimes still put a little paint where it ain't in the situation. But as far as I can see in this situation, she most definitely took accountability, and she just gonna do what she need to do so that way she don't get back into this situation again.
Take care of it. I actually went to court in front of the judge and everything. It's crazy. Over the same ticket. How in the hell? courthouse. I had to go downstairs to the basement to go to the ATM to get the money to pay the thing.
What up with it, Marlo? Well, she got caught driving, Marlo, and the police pulled over and ran her license plates, and it came back that her license is suspended, and she failed to appear to court in a certain county for where she from. So they had put out a warrant out for arrest. So they got it all on body cam. And TMZ Clips had clipped it up and showed the part of what she going through and all that. It's just embarrassing, but this ain't nothing to be just like, ranting and raving about or anything like that. It ain't even that type of party. And shout out to Miss Juicy. I'm sure she gonna get over this situation. She gonna get her business handled. And but in the meanwhile, it's okay though, Juicy. I would rather you have somebody drive you than for you to get behind the wheel and get to driving anyway. So, just moving forward, hopefully somebody will step up and just drive for you if you need to go places or whatever. Get you a personal driver. I know. Look, Uncle Will. I swear, man. Oh Lord Jesus. Yeah, that it ain't no expiration date on that. When you ain't never lied about that, Uncle Will. God damn. Boy, I'm talking about, you think that shit didn't expire? No, it didn't. They refresh it some type of way. You be like, didn't we just hear about this shit like 3 years straight? Damn, you only gave it 2 months rest and now you go right back to it. It's like, man. Yeah, all right. You let them be stuck where they stuck at. It is what it is. Yeah, let them be stuck, Uncle Will. I ain't, let these, tired of these lousy, just let them, hey, long as they don't come over here bothering me, I don't give a shit. Okay, let these people be great. Let them be in their own glory. You know what I'm saying? Let them repeat things that they don't know what the hell they talking about. Let them. They be in their glory when they sit up and change the whole outcome of the whole thing that happened. They change it all up just so they can get some of the glory and make it seem like they was a part of it. I see it all the time. And I just sit back and laugh. Because I promise you, it'd be a bait to me when they sit up and do things like that. They be baiting you like, yeah, well, prove me wrong. Show the video and all, show the video. That be the go-to right there. Well, show the video and prove that I said. I ain't showing shit. Fuck you. I'm going to just let you sit up and lie. Because what's the point of trying to prove you wrong any goddamn way? The people riding already with the lie in the first damn place. So even if you do tell the truth, yeah, all right, that's all cool. Just for your sake of mind. But shit, them people don't give a damn about the truth either. And then they sit up and hide behind, it's just YouTube. It's just social media. What you tripping about? We just, this is all for entertainment. What you is for. See, Miss Ross, you can't win. You can't win. You can't win. They gonna stand on what they say. Then they gonna try to flag your channel on down if you do so the truth. So it's like, man, come on. I just at this point let these people lie. Let them lie. I ain't got that type of energy to be sitting up here battling out and be trying. Man, fuck all that. All right, y'all. You right. All of what you say is right. Yeah, so shit. Cause you know what that's all about too, though, Uncle Will. If I'm being honest, Miss Roz, because they want you to sit up and lie just like them. So then it can all be justified. No, we lying. Go ahead and just lie. Yeah, we lying. It's okay to lie. It's just entertainment. Go ahead and lie. Man, stop. Stop. We know when a person told a lie about an individual, boy, Woodlands, they wouldn't stop talking about the other individual. I'm talking about, man, they were so hurt. Show the paperwork. Show it. You can't prove that. You a damn, goddamn, like, shut up. You knew it wasn't no proof from the start, but yet and still, you still want to continue to keep rambling on and acting like a goddamn victim when you're sitting up here playing in the mud in the first damn place. See, that's what I don't like. Don't play in the mud and then you come over here crying, talking about, well, man, they went too low. Well, first off, dummy, you playing in the mud in the first damn place. You can't tell no person on how low they can and can't go, especially when it's at the heat of the battle. I mean, if it's y'all battling on now, man, please. Then want to come around crying, well, man, he talked about, man, I don't want to hear none of that. Just stay away from me. Just stay away from me. Don't come over here crying and telling me, no, I don't care. The hell I look like? I ain't trying to be no goddamn peacemaker for you. I ain't here to tell you nothing, no inspirational shit. You shouldn't have been playing with they dumb asses. So now that's on you. Well, I mean, what you want me to do? They talked about my mama. They talked about my daddy. They talked about my kids. Okay, and the fuck? I mean, what do you want me to do about it? See, when I did give a damn about it in the beginning, ladies and gentlemen, I will call that out because I to this day, I still don't like it. But I'm at a point with it. Ain't no sense of me ever calling that type of thing on out because guess what? The audience sits up and placates to that type of shit and they egg it on too. So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear nothing about, well, JB2, we haven't heard you call. Now, yes, you have. If the ones that will say that is the ones that ain't been around me long enough to know that, yes, in past, yes, I was right there on front line calling that type of thing on out because, again, I will never agree to anyone, family members, kids being doxxed. I don't play them type of games over here. I don't do that type of thing over here. I never have and I never will. So when, others do what they do or whatever, I just stay the fuck away. I'm not even going to touch that type of content when it gets personal. I don't give a damn how much content it is and how much people want to really talk about it. I'm not. Everybody else can talk about whatever the hell they want to talk about. But I will refuse to talk about any personal nothing. Shit'll backfire on your ass in a heartbeat. You sit up here and talk about just because you rock with somebody and they talking about the other family member, and then you join in and talk about that family member, and then you turn around and have egg on your face because the whole time they ain't serious. It's all a play anyway, just to get a monetary gain off the content. Family is gonna always be family. Family gonna argue with one another, fuss and fight, do all that. Okay. But at the end of the day, family gonna ride with family no matter what. And you know, the internet can sometimes make them lines a little blurry by all of what's happening. So I get that part too. But I saw right through it from the jump. I don't give a fuck. Family is family. Family gonna argue. Family gonna have disagreements. The only thing that was wrong with that is that it was just on the internet. That's it. Otherwise, family do all that shit any damn way. So what the fuck am I outraged about? Exactly, Ms. Raj. You have no business even playing in the mud in the first place. If you didn't start playing in the mud, then you wouldn't keep getting splashed and then crying about the mud getting in your eye and it's getting in your ears and all this and that. Yeah, because you decide to go and play up in it. So that's the problem that I be having. If you really truly don't want to play in the mud, then don't go and play in the mud. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Tanya. Blue Hair Don't Care is up in the building. Shout out to Tanya. Blue Hair. It was Red Hair Don't Care, but now it's Blue Hair Don't Care. Yeah. That's right. Right, LaTanya. Right, LaTanya. Exactly. Shout out to Pro. Man, so goddamn business.
Yeah. Mind your fucking business. Stay up out of mind. You worry about my life, but can't control your own time. Yeah. Talking like you know me, spreading rumors for attention. But I don't hear the critics, they just die for some mention. Mind your fucking business. While I'm stacking goals, you just gossip from a distance. Mind your fucking business. I'm living how I live, I don't need your damn permission. They watching every move like a Netflix show, but it's funny, they ain't never around when it's time to grow. They whisper in the dark cause the truth too bright. Trying to dim my shine cause they ain't got no light. I'm focused on my grind. That's a money meditation. They focus on my name like I'm their occupation. They judge from the couch while I'm out here winning. They stuck on my past but I'm on new beginnings. They love to throw shade cause they can't throw hands. They hide behind screens always typing up plans. But I don't waste a breath on irrelevant noise. I'm too busy leveling up and staying poised. Mind your fucking business. Stay up out of mind. You worry about my life but can't control your own time. Talking like you know me, spreading rumors for attention. But I don't hear the critics, they just die for some mention. Mind your fucking business. While I'm stacking goals, you just gossip from a distance. Mind your fucking business. I'm living how I live, I don't need your damn permission. They say this, they say that, but they don't say facts. They don't never say it to my face. They whisper in packs. They worry about who I talk to, what I wear, where I've been. Meanwhile, they losing battles in the mirror, never win. I'm grown, I don't hold nobody explanation. Your opinion ain't a paycheck, it holds no compensation. I'm too real, too focused, too driven, too wise for somebody with no vision trying to dictate my life. If I fall, I rise. If I lose, I learn. Every L is fuel, every scar gon' burn. But that's my story, not yours to narrate. So keep your 2 cents, I never ask you to translate. Yeah. Why you worry worry about my life, but can't control your own time. Yeah, talking like you know me, spreading rumors for attention. But I don't hear the critics, they just die for some mention. Mind your business. While I'm stacking gold, you just gossip from a distance. Mind your I live, I don't need your damn permission. Mind your fucking business. Mind your
Shout out to Drop Squad TV. Shout out to Drop Squad TV. Shout out to the chat. Appreciate y'all pulling up on me with this content on this rainy Wednesday afternoon. It is raining, cats and dogs on outside. To all my people here in Illinois, please be careful because it is supposed to get a little serious after 4 o'clock. So normally y'all know I probably did the show after 4 o'clock, but due to the weather conditions and it's possibly could get a little worse, I'm like, well, let me move it on up. KTC up in the building. Yellow hair don't care. Yellow hair don't care is up in the building. KTC up in this piece. Boy, we got blue hair don't care. We got yellow hair don't care, boy. Boy, there's a lot of I don't cares around here. Shit. All right. Let me get to the show. Let me get back into the show. All right. So the next one is y'all all been hearing about Floyd. What up with it, Musso? What's the word? Now, y'all already been hearing about Floyd Mayweather, and possibly he could get 2 felonies for fraud and wait a minute, hold on, because shout out to Big Ant Urban Politicians TV. He had caught wind of the story. Of course, he'd be on top of it, no question.
Oh, yo, it's Big Ant.
And wait a minute, now the title of it is Floyd Mayweather charged with felony theft and fraud over 200,000. Watch, he wrote a bad check for. Damn, come on, Floyd. I thought you had that bread, boy.
The spokesman, man, we back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in as Floyd Mayweather has fought his way into the news and all over the headlines for money issues once again. But this time around, it's a little bit different because he's facing 2 felony charges. As recently, he was all over the news for the lawsuits he was filing. Then also with a baby that he had, he was ordered to pay $1 million in child support for back pay.
You know what, EV? I can agree. I can most definitely agree to it. And without coming off as no hater, because I'm not hating on Floyd, but like, when you boast and brag and do the things that you was doing beforehand, bragging about you got this, bragging about you got that, showing all the money in the world, all the jets, you got private jets, you got this, you got that. Now look at it, look how all this turns around now. Now they is exposing him for sitting up here writing bogus checks for 200,000 for a damn watch. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, hey, hopefully, I ain't going to count him out. Hopefully, Floyd can get through all this, though. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't going to count him out.
Then also ordered to pay $32,000 to $33,000 a month in the future, but then $175 million to ex-business partners where he was suing them, saying they ran off with his money and things of that sort. Well, then we saw a documentary come out that put out a lot of documents from the person that he was accusing and suing one of his old partners, Reshnitz, and said that, nah, this is all false. Floyd is making that up. But today it hit the news in the headlines that Floyd got some more serious stuff, as they are claiming that Floyd went into a jewelry store and wrote a bad check on purpose for $200,000 for auto.
Wait, hold on. So you mean to tell me allegedly Floyd went up in the jewelry shop knowing that he didn't have the money to be able to cover it if he was to write the check, and still wrote the check anyway? What up with it, Steely Dan? What's the word, man? Floyd, say it ain't so, bro. Say it ain't so, bro. Man, I hope all the things that they really saying. I really hope that it really ain't true. I would never think that Floyd Mayweather can go up in the jewelry store, write out a check for $200K for a watch, and they sitting up here talking about it like this on the internet to say that the man on purpose did it. Like they trying to really sully the man's name, like for real. Like they a little extra, but then again, I mean, Floyd, you was very extra too with the flaunting and flossing with all the cars and the money and all of what you got too. So I guess in a sort it goes hand in hand.
Forget, and it says Floyd Mayweather is in deep trouble in Las Vegas. The boxing legend is facing felony theft and intent to defraud charges after allegedly buying a $200K Audemars Piguet watch with a reportedly bogus check. The 50-and-0 fighter is accused of stiffing Las Vegas shop Gold and Beyond in December 2024. According to the complaint filed earlier this year, Mayweather had insufficient money, property, or credit to pay for the jewelry, and prosecutors believe he was aware of that when he used a check tied to a Wells Fargo account to pay for the item. A court hearing was held on Monday where Mayweather was represented by his legal team. Mayweather is facing prison time if found guilty of either charge. The theft could range from 1 to 20 years behind bars, and the fraud could be 1 to 4 years. An attorney representing the jewelry store told ESPN their client wanted to give Mayweather plenty of opportunities to make things right before taking it to court, but was eventually ghosted. The reason for the delay is that my guy trusted Mayweather and was trying to give him every opportunity to make good on that. Mark Cook and Kelsis told the outlet. And it got to the point where,
bro, again, I spoke about this multiple times, ladies and gentlemen. It's okay to have nice things and, you know, be able to afford the nice things in life, right? But ladies and gentlemen, when you sit up and you praise it and you think that this is the end all be all, this makes you who you is or whatever the case may be, to me, it's an empty existence when it comes down to things like that, right? Because again, we should never praise materialistic things in the first place. It comes and it goes. Now, yeah, some of us, yeah, ain't had all the good things in life or whatever the case may be. All right. Under no circumstances, though, will I ever sit up here and act like this, though. Put it all on the camera. Put all the money, all the stacks of money. I feel like that braggadocious spirit don't do nothing but catch back up with you when you least suspect it.
he wasn't getting responses and wasn't getting money for a watch that Mayweather had for well over a year. Mayweather has seemingly run into serious financial problems recently. He's not only suing Showtime and taking his former business partner to court for more than $500 million combined, but also allegedly owes more than $7 million in unpaid taxes. If that's the case, it might explain why he's taking an exhibition with Greek fighter Mike Zambadis later this month, which he still intends to travel despite the ongoing legal issues. And, you know, TMZ had to put a little slight up in there. But this is real serious for Floyd right now. And I can't believe he has himself in this situation, because you going through money problems and issues, that's one thing. But obviously they have some type of proof, a documentation that would show allegedly that he knew that the money wasn't there. But it's like he's writing it off his name and his face as well. But at the same time, that is still like, hey, I'm going to write this bad check knowing I don't have the money. And that can be a serious charge right here.
And see, that's the thing right there, ladies and gentlemen. Floyd, you didn't get to that point where you're sitting up here allegedly writing a check that you knew you really couldn't cash in. You knew you didn't have the funds to cover what you wrote the check for. Again, Floyd, boy, them people was trying to humble the fuck up out of you. Look, yeah, EV is shady as fuck though, right? But y'all not really looking at the bigger picture. This is their way, the man's way of humbling Floyd Mayweather down. Floyd just really thought that he was bigger than life. They sat back for a long time and let him rock out and let him do all of what he did and flaunt all the money and the cars and the jets. But all of that, ladies and gentlemen, be a facade. It sounds good. Yeah, it sounds good, but again, I understand he's in entertainment, but damn, it's like, bro, that this facade that people try to really keep up, especially on social media, boy, that is way beyond me. KTC, they was robbing him blind then. He trusted the wrong people or something. I mean, it's a lot of ways that you still could look at it, though. He put people in play that wasn't in his best interest, and they robbed him blind.
Didn't know how they carry it because of the fact $200,000. Most of the time, I would think, and I can't confirm it, I'm not the guy that know all the laws and everything of that sort. It would have to be a repetitive thing where you consistently writing bad checks, and then it would get to a level where, hey, man, we'll go ahead and just charge you for this in an aggressive manner and send you to prison for it. That has happened to people when they run those schemes with it, where we running like a bad check scheme. But this is like, hey, you wrote the check in your name with your face. You was using your face. Now, I can still get you some time and still get you in trouble. That can be serious, but most of the time that don't happen. But with Floyd Mayweather, you got to know better than this. And even if the check, you wrote the bad check, and obviously they have something that shows that they know that you wrote the bad check, should at least pick up the call and call the jeweler. Hey, man, just play him off or whatever. But to wear the watch for a whole year straight, it's like, that's just you being like, basically just slapping him in his face like, hey.
Oh, so Floyd thought just because he was Floyd, he could go ahead and sport the watch and just pay him when he felt like it. Oh, okay, Floyd. You can't treat people like that, Floyd. You can't treat people like that. I'm sorry now. If you got that watch, damn, and you didn't have it for a whole year, you been on that you done gave that man a bogus check. Hey, Strawberry Vine. If a jeweler running the business, I need my money up front. Yeah, Strawberry, I totally agree you need the money up front. Damn, a check. Shit, you showing all that money on TV and you got all these stacks. Let me get a stack. Let me get some money. I don't want, look, Don't sign no damn check over to me. No. You be flaunting around all that goddamn money. I want the bundles. Wolfpack, what's the word? That most definitely is his cross to bear. You got that shit right, Wolfpack.
Hey, what you gonna do about it? And they have made their decision on what they gonna do about it. Now, we've seen this type of stuff. Some people might think that this is a federal charge. I think this only becomes federal when you run the scheme to a certain amount and then you take it across state lines. Then it becomes more of a federal situation depending on the amount. But with Floyd Mayweather right now, he has made some.
That part right there, Uncle Will, to sum it up, that's what happens when you flaunt too much. That's exactly what happens, Uncle Will. Floyd, I've never saw Floyd be humble. Hey, big sis, how you doing? I've never, if I'm being honest with y'all, I've never saw Floyd be humble. Floyd has always been loud. You feel what I'm saying? Loud and you know, he got to be boisterous and let everybody know what he got. It's like, bro, you know, that would make me tune out to anybody. I tune out. Like, I don't do all that. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. And again, when people enable that type of behavior from them, then it just grows and grows and grows. But them people got a way of humble you on the fuck down. And guess what? Them people has most definitely humbled the fuck up out of Floyd Mayweather. Or I bet he's humbled the fuck down now.
Very bad decisions, and I have to be honest, he can't be mad at nobody but himself. He's got over $500 million worth of lawsuits going at other people out here. And I'll be honest with you, bro. You can't have somebody run off for $500 million on you and you not know about it unless you are the person that's being delusional with yourself. And it can't happen. Don't get me wrong. People pull stunts all the time. People defraud people who they feel like are not educated or don't know the business. They're not paying attention to their business. But in Floyd's case, fam, it seems like it's your overspending. And this right here would be confirmation to what his legal advisor, who he's suing right now, said.
Now, y'all tell me, as a grown-ass man, do you think this is necessary to sit on a plane with bundles of money? So that's the thing to do then, huh? Get on camera, get on video, and show all type of bundles of money and pump fake being on the damn plane, so you can keep a facade up to the people to make it seem like you really got it like that. But in actuality, you ain't got it like that. If you have to sit up here and write a bad check to get a watch, and then you sport the watch for a whole year, like this right here, and see, look, again, he a grown ass man. Strawberry wine. He a grown ass man. So he just ain't gonna act like he just ain't never had nothing in his life for real, right? I mean, Floyd continuously kept doing this. It is many of videos of Floyd showing bundles of money, being on the plane, stunting. Again, I've never got down with that type of spirit. You will never see me get online and be showing bundles of fucking money. Why in the fuck I'm a grown ass man and I'm gonna sit up here and be showing y'all bundles of fucking money? talking all braggadocious to people. Like, me personally, no, that ain't me. And I don't even get out with type of individuals that like to do shit like that. Like, get the fuck away from me.
About him that he's always spending money. He's going overboard with it, where you know you ain't had $200,000 for this watch right here. You wrote the check for it, and then you're not returning the calls when the guy's telling you, hey fam, that check ain't go through. And I know he texted Floyd, calling Floyd, y'all got a relationship. Hey bro, that check ain't right. That check ain't working. That's you not accepting and saying, well, let me get on top of my money issues and let me see what the problem is right now. Let me see what's happening with this. Let me see what's going down with my finances to the point where my checks is coming out bad for over a year. And that's wild for Floyd to do. This is irresponsible on him. At times, you might not know. You could get finesse and finagle. But they put the documents and a lot of proof out there that Floyd be spending $1 million+ a month on his team alone. Had to pawn his jewelry, had to pawn bags to these high-end places. Then you get caught up in that cycle where you're getting that stuff back. And the interest rate you paying on that stuff is just crazy. And this is really just for him to maintain his lifestyle. They had photos and pictures of
to maintain a certain lifestyle. Boy, y'all stupid. Why must you have to maintain a certain lifestyle? How come you can't just live? It takes all the extravagant things. It takes all 5 to 10 to 15, 20 cars that you can't drive all at once in the first damn place. And then once you buy these damn expensive cars, the value of the car depreciates. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't. Look at Denzel Washington, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to throw Denzel Washington on out there for a reason. I have never saw Denzel Washington flaunt anything. If anything, I saw Denzel Washington give back to the youth. I have not picked up a braggadocious type of spirit from that man. That's why I can most definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, say I'm picking up what Denzel Washington is putting down. I will take him seriously because guess what? He don't let his left hand know what his right hand is doing. See, young people really do need to take heed to the elders, right? Because the elders will show you how to get things done. But see, y'all want to be braggadocious and y'all want to let everybody know that, yeah, you got it, I got it. But then where do you go from there after you let everybody know that you got it? You know where you go to? You go from being just a person that was out there getting money and you get into the bag to now you at a point where you got a big target on your back and everybody is trying to take what you got.
Floyd agreeing to do all this stuff and then come back and sue them. And then the situation with Showtime, allegedly Floyd was asking Al Heyman for payment advances on some of these fights. I think that Floyd this is crazy, bro. For him to make $700 million, almost to $1 billion in athletic, just you one of them type of dudes, your skill set, your talent. You was able to make the money off of it as well. And to get to this point where you caught up, and don't get me wrong, Floyd got a lot of assets, a lot of stuff he can sell to get back straight and have everything right. But $7 million in back taxes, it's like, dog, Floyd, what have you been doing with all your paper, man? This is all on him. This is the game. And like they
Strawberry Wine say, JB, if that's the case, what do you think about Jay-Z and his Target deal? You know what? Strawberry wine. I need to look into it because I didn't know that. I didn't know anything about. To be honest, if I'm being honest, I knew nothing about Jay-Z having to deal with Target. So let me do my research about that, and then next time you come back, I'm gonna make a show about it. That way I don't forget it all, and then I give you my input about it. Cause I want it, cause I don't know, I didn't know nothing about that. Just if I'm being honest. Yeah, I didn't know anything about that. But if it's anything like something like that, well, no, let me look into that story and then I get back to you. I'm gonna look into that and get back to you.
Say, bro, when you spending it quicker than it's coming in, anybody can go broke. It's an old thing that I came up one time. I remember back in the day, bro. It just popped up in my head. I was sitting doing something. I just was thinking. I said, bro, you know.
So wait, so you saying it's like when 50 had an album, you can only buy it at Best Buy. So what you saying, Uncle Will? Like anything that Jay-Z got his hands on to distribute, you can only get it from Target. So that's the type of deal he got. Hey, what's up, Lonnie? Girl, I ain't seen you in a long time, Lonnie. Where you been at, girl? Shit. How you doing? Yeah, I ain't seen Lonnie in a long time. Lonnie been chilling or whatever. I don't know. Shit. I normally hear something from Lonnie, but I ain't heard shit. Lonnie been chilling. Hard copies versus streaming. I think the streaming is where it's at though, Marlo. Just my opinion. Yeah, you can have your hard copies too, but like streaming to me is the way of everything. Oh, you been catching my replays? Okay. All right. Here's Reasonable Doubt, Deja Vu. Okay. Marlo say no, sir. Marlo say no, sir. Hey, Marlo, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But hey, that's just my opinion. I could be wrong. I could still listen to other perspectives on that, though. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just an opinion. But if something else sounds more legible than what my opinion is with it, I'm most definitely open-minded to listening. Well, yeah, you most definitely want to keep your hard copies off the riff, though. That goes without saying. But yeah, stream your ass off. Always keep a copy of what you do. You feel what I'm saying? But stream if you can and you got the time to do so. Hell yeah, stream. But always keep a backup of what you put on out there. Always.
A lot of people get rich, a lot of people be poor. Then there's a lot of people that get rich and they go back poor. And then sometimes it's people that work harder than the people that get rich. And everybody doing it for money. Money provides the comfort, it provides the survival, it provides a level of just like, hey, I can do whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I said, you can have all the money in the world, but if you don't know what to do with it, you might be better off broke. I don't know. We'll see what happens with this Floyd Mayweather. This will be crazy to go to jail for these.
Floyd, now, Big N, if we gonna be honest, right, bro? I don't see Floyd being in this situation if he wasn't so braggadocious and being condescending. That's not taking away nothing from his talent as a boxer. I respect the fact on how his career was in boxing. That's not what I'm talking about. he carries around a certain persona and is braggadocious about all the money, all the cars, all the property, this and that and the third, right? I mean, you got to admit at some point, you know, them people's looking at him like, yeah, Floyd doing a little bit too damn much. We gonna have to humble him on down. Stat. So they done came through and humbled that man clean the hell down. And hey, no, wait a minute. What you think you doing? Hold on, shorty. Yeah, Uncle Will, it costs you, but you know the reason why maybe because it can only work, it works for certain, I don't know, I ain't gonna say it works for certain people. Because I mean, when you stream that what's that IRL stream, bro, I be seeing them people sit up there and be making bank. Now I was gonna look into them type of streams because I'm like, man, I'm gonna start running them type of streams. I mean, again, I'm not saying, most definitely have your backups, have your hard copies, all that. I'm not talking about that. You know what I'm saying? If you don't ever want to do any streaming, all right, that's still cool. But you always want to keep record of what you already got. Exactly. No, you're right, Uncle Will. You always want to keep what you didn't put on out there. Now, if it's just certain things you don't care nothing about, you let it go. But don't y'all know that I got all of what I put on out here? Most of it, I'll say. Well, from when I changed the content over, I got everything. So everything that I didn't put on out here, since I done changed the content, I got all of that. Yeah, I got all that. Even videos that has been removed, I still got it. You know? And as long as we stay on these type of platforms, Marlo, you gonna most definitely get taxed for putting out your own content because it ain't our own. And until we get our own platform that we don't have to have no one tax us for using a platform to put the content on out there, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Yeah, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. We do need our own platform where we could just do we keep the guidelines in order, keep everything, keep rules, but at the same time, like have our very own platform that we put the content on out there. At least I don't see nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But shout out to Big and Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. All right, stay on your pivot at all times. All right, so wait. I am about to take me a hot little break, ladies and gentlemen, but I'll be right back. Shout out to Thick Cut, Duntat On.
Yeah. Yeah.
Johnny Blaze from the shop.
Yeah. Johnny Blaze from the shy. Black man with the fire in his eye. Came up live, no suit, no tie. Built that lane from the beef and the fry. He gave folks heat, no nap, no pause. Every room got shook when he took that draw. Wild little grin, sharp with the jaw. Cut through nonsense with a straight up clause. He was turned every time he stepped in. Talk that talk, made the weak men bend. People came back just to see it again. Cause he never played safe, he went all in. But he stayed real, stayed in his skin. Talk that talk, then let it spin. Be cool, baby, before it go left. Johnny got jokes and he don't pretend. Be cool, be cool. Before the corner, be cool, be cool. Or catch that mortar, guns hat on. If you push too far, guns hat on. That the warning bar. People love John, cause he keep it true. People love John, cause he ain't like you. Night chill, some still got the flame. Live on the screen, but the focus changed. Police cam clips in the day-to-day pain. Black news talk when the world acts strange. He break it down with that smart-ass smile. Make our heart truth feel a little less wild. Loves his dog, do that. Loyal child, dog in the shot and the move go mild. Still bold, still quick with the line. Still got the guts when it come that time. Humor so sharp, the dance on the dime. Make you laugh while he peel back ground. He don't fold, he don't fake. Hands in the work, eyes on the tape. Be cool, that's the rule he say. Or take that seat and get sent away. Be cool, be cool. Before the corner, be cool, be cool. Or catch that mortar, guns hat on. If you push too far, guns hat on. That the warning bar. People love John, cause he keep it true. People love John, cause he ain't like you. A little more calm, but the spark's still there. From the live show roost to the worn out chair. He laugh at pain and he calls it fair. Like, I've been through it, I ain't know when you're scared. Duke by side, that's family. Big heart hidden in the stance, you see. Tenacity, boldness, humility. That's why the whole room roots for he. Be cool, be cool. Before the corner, be cool, be cool. Or catch that mortar, guns hat on. If you push too far, guns hat on. That the warning bar. People love John, cause he keep it true. People love John, cause he speak for you.
Shout out to Thick Cut for that banger. Shout out to Thick Cut. I appreciate y'all. I most definitely do. Y'all know I do. Y'all know I'm rocking and rolling with y'all, man. Rocking and rolling with y'all, man. Salute to the chat. Appreciate y'all as always, man. Shit. Y'all know how I'm coming, man. I done toned it down. But that still don't mean that I'm not going to give my opinion about the things that I want to talk about. And at this point, I don't want to talk about all that other shit, though. No, I don't want to talk about that. But I'd rather talk about this right here, though. Now, shout out to Carlos King. He put this on now. And I had saw it last night, and I was like, damn, I most definitely got to talk about this. Now, okay, well, now I got it. I got the original clip, the news clip from WREG News Channel. They dropped this 4 days ago. Bond was set at $4,000 in Hernandez-Govin stalking case.
New at 4, the man who was acquitted last year in the high-profile murder case of Memphis rapper Young Dolph is now facing new charges.
Hernandez-Govin is charged in connection to allegations he threatened an ex-girlfriend last week. WREG's Drita Patterson with what happened in court and what's next.
Donning a red gel uniform, something you often see with those considered high profile, was Hernandez Govan Friday. 3 members with the Shelby County Detention Response Team, also known as DRT, a specially trained tactical unit, escorted the 46-year-old into court.
I'm acting by your charge, Mr. Govan.
It is here where he faced Judge Greg Gilbert, who informed him of what he's now facing following his arrest the day before.
You are charged with harassment and stalking. Each of those offenses.
What landed Govan in custody reportedly happened last week. Your news leaders were able to get a copy of the police report filed after Govan's ex-girlfriend called for help. The report summarizes what she alleged happened, causing her to, quote, fear for her safety and the safety of her child. His former girlfriend told police.
And this is my thing, but strawberry wine, this is my thing, right? Why would he do anything like that over the internet and thought that it wasn't going to get reported back? Look, and this goes for anybody that think that it's cool to sit up here and make, you know, unsolicited threats online. Don't y'all know, dummies, that you're getting recorded? Why even go through all that in the first damn place? Even if the man was pump faking, guess what? She ain't gonna know that you pump faking. She's going to assume that you're for real about what you're saying. Now look at him, right back in jail. And it didn't even matter about the $4,000 bond because the feds picked him up.
Govan made phone calls and texts threatening to post to social media explicit videos. It's also alleged he threatened to have someone shoot up her home. After officers and National Guard members reportedly checked the area, it's alleged Govan sent yet another message saying, quote, the National Guard can't save you. They can't be there forever. Well, Friday's arraignment did not take forever. In fact, it was over within a matter of minutes. But things are far from resolved as final directives were given.
You will be ordered to stay away from the alleged victim.
This was followed by the judge informing the accused bond was set at $4,000. Govan left the same way he came, flanked by extra security, headed back to lockup. Govan telling the court he could pay that $4,000 bond. The judge has since ordered him back to court Monday. We'll keep you updated on what happens next. Reporting for your news leader in downtown Memphis, Jarita Patterson, WREG, News Channel 3.
Now, that's the initial report, ladies and gentlemen, of that situation with Hernandez Govan. All right? Now, I just played y'all the news clip of when it first happened. But yeah, the feds did come and get him. So yeah, he paid the $4,000 to get out. Oh, he paid the $4,000 to get out, most definitely. But the feds came and swooped him clean on up, took him. Hold on. Wait a minute, hold on. Okay. Okay, not that. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me go back. I think it was Big Ant. Big Ant was the one. Hold on. Yeah, it was Big Ant, the one that had. Oh, shit. Wait a minute. Hold on. Now, matter of fact, hold on. Because, oh, shit. Now, why 50 Cent had to respond? Okay, here we go right here. Here we go right here. Shout out to Big Ant for being on top of the news.
prosecutors plan to move forward with the new case as your news leader expected to see Govan appear before the judge. We learned he remains in federal custody at this time and will appear before the judge on Thursday. At this time, we do not yet have word on who will represent Govan in court, but as soon as we find out, we'll bring that information to you. Of course, your news leader will be right there in the courtroom, and we'll keep you updated both on air and online. Reporting for your news leader, Braille Brown, WREG, News Channel 3.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV.
If I did though, Big Cut, I can retract that real quick. No, I ain't talking about Big Ant. No, I ain't need to even say his name. Yeah, no. No. Ooh, shout out to Big Ed. That's the homie right there. No.
UPTV, make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in as it's been a wild week for Hernandez Govan as he's been all over the timeline for going to jail, then getting out, then getting into supposedly a squabble that hit a lot of blogs all over the timeline as well. Then now, as y'all heard right there, he was supposed to be making the court appearance and ended up being taken in by the feds. And I had a link in the description where you can watch them clips in the beginning in full from WREG and also Fox 13 out of Memphis. And I'm going to get over into this write-up in just a second to kind of just go off of some things that he's facing as everybody in the game saw the court case, the trial, how everything went down, and the Young Dolph murder case and things, as he was supposed to be the mastermind behind it, ended up getting found not guilty in court. So as of late, I've been seeing him on the interviews, on the blogs, making appearances on different platforms, kind of be like breaking certain little news that be happening behind the scenes. But when this broke right here, I was like, man, what's really going on? They saying cyber stalking, bullying, threatening to put out photos, then saying that, hey, they gonna come with the National, he ain't worried about the National Guard. And I'm like, whoa, that's wild to say on the text messages in itself, because with everything going on with him, I would think that he would like have in his mind, people are watching me, just keeping it all the way 100. But then next thing you know, this fight breaks up after he go to court and face those charges. He get out, he was popping it at Lil Woody because Lil Woody had said something about him, I guess saying he was running behind a female. I didn't even see what Lil Woody said. I just seen his response make a few blogs where he was popping it at Lil Woody. The next thing I know, he in a fight. Looked like they all over the place on live is what it looked like to me. Like they was having a squabble on live. I don't even know if that was new or old right there, but he was squabbling somebody on live. They was wrestling, he pulling hair, all type of stuff going on. The next thing you know, they say that he got picked up by the feds. The charges. He is facing federal cyberstalking charges, which carry a maximum penalty of up to 5 years in prison if convicted. The domestic incident. The charges stem from an early June 2026 domestic dispute. He is accused of repeatedly harassing a former girlfriend, threatening to shoot up her home, and threatening to post explicit media of her on social media. State versus federal custody. Govan was initially arrested by the Memphis Police Department on state misdemeanor charges. After being granted a $4,000 bond in state court, he was immediately taken into federal custody under a FBI warrant. Federal prosecutors have requested that he be detained permanently without bond, citing him as a danger to the victim. It says, allegations and evidence. The federal cyberstalking charge stems from a domestic dispute reported on June 4, 2026, involving an ex-girlfriend, according to court affidavits. Violent threats. Govan allegedly placed threatening phone calls and sent text messages over a financial dispute, threatening to hire someone to shoot up the woman's house. The National Guard message. After local police and National Guard units checked on the victim's neighborhood, Govan was reportedly texted her, the National Guard can't save you. They can't be there forever. Extortion. He allegedly threatened to leak explicit photos and videos of the victim on social media networks. And I'm going to keep it all the way 1,000. Feds getting involved. They going to play the game how they want to play it. Up to 5 years for what he said right there. And it seems like they finna go for the gusto on him because of the fact they got the clear-cut evidence in it. Situation happened with the Dolph case, right? But it seems like with this right here, they really going for it. I mean, that they was watching you the whole time, paying attention to what you had going on, waiting for your name to come out back in the database. Hey, he got arrested. Y'all let him out on bond. Well, we gonna go get him, pick him up, and we gonna put him on a federal.
Dude is stupid. Hernandez Govan ain't got all the senses that God that gave him, or God should have gave him. He a couple bricks shy of a load. His bread ain't baked, ladies and gentlemen. You get online and you threaten a woman that you used to be intimate with. Then you go so far as to say that you was going to hire somebody to shoot her house up, bro. Take a sip of my goddamn drink. I don't get it. And I already understand most things in life I ain't supposed to get.
Oh, nah, and we gonna push these charges up, saying stuff about the federal guard, the federal National Guard, and everything like that. And it's some type of money situation with this right here, as they said right there. Something that he got going on with the money side of things. But dog, they had a wild week, and I said, "Wow, you just got out, got in a fight, then went back again. This is really wild." I would just, hey, boys, just got to stay out the way, man. But hey, we'll see what happened with it. We'll keep y'all updated on it. This one right here was a wild one. Tell me what y'all think. We got more coming, more videos, all that. 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pay.
Already, big hand. You know I'm tuned in. All right. So now I'm about to go to Carlos King, because this video right here, this is the video right here, ladies and gentlemen, that I was like, wait, hold on. Did I see this right? Now, hold on. He posted this up a day ago.
But he never.
Now, hold on. We watched the video. This is Carlos King title to the content that he put out, right? We watched the video. Carmelo is innocent. A woman and witness say they watched the Carmelo video. All right, fair use of everything at this point, unless a video is played, is alleged. This is me, YouTube, giving my opinion, giving my point of view on said video. Again, shout out to Carlos King for the content.
Killed that child. He fell.
Yes.
He fell on him. And the knife was, he had the knife in his hand.
Well, it wasn't a knife.
What was it?
It was a tool that they tighten up their track cleats with.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, so he never bought a knife.
Yeah, that's why I've always said he was innocent.
So the footage from the footage that you saw was Austin Metcalf
in the dust. This is the question that I have, though. Why wasn't that video presented in court? And is it the true video? Because again, it's starkly different from the testimony given in the trial. Carmelo Anthony flew down those bleachers.
All right, what's up with it, y'all? So look, I'm back again with another video right now. Listen, I told y'all if y'all wanted these Carmelo Anthony updates and videos, just to hit the like button and leave comments letting me know, because that's the only way I'm gonna know if y'all want them or not. And y'all been doing this, so I'm gonna keep on dropping them. But I do gotta bring my other content as well too, because I got a lot of videos backed up that I haven't posted. But we're gonna talk about this right now. So basically, you know, there's a lot of people who are insisting on seeing a particular video that hasn't hit the media yet. Now, me personally, I believe that this video will come out, and I think a lot of people's thoughts may change. We don't know until it comes out, but basically it's a lady who's saying, it's an older white lady. She's saying that he's innocent. She had a lot of different things to say about this whole situation. Now, if the things that she's saying is true or not, I don't know. But I don't see what she would gain from lying about this whole situation. Now, it was short clips floating around, but I think I found something that's a little bit longer. Now, people are saying that she was in the courtroom and she seen the video. That don't make sense because the people in the courtroom basically said what they seen too, and this is not what she's saying. So I'm thinking that she seen the video that was at the school that day, that a lot of people seen. Now, after she speaks, I got more people speaking who actually seen the video as well too, because they requested to see the video. So I'm gonna let the older woman speak, and then we're gonna watch the other ones at the end. So this is what she had to say right here.
But he never killed that child. He failed.
Yes.
He fell on him, and the knife he had the knife in his hand.
Well, it wasn't a knife.
What was it?
It was a tool that they tighten up the track cleats with.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, so he never bought a knife.
Yeah.
So that came out in the courtroom yesterday. That
It never was a knife.
You don't want to sit down?
Richard, can I have my wallet?
Yes.
Let me just
Yeah, because I don't want you to fall.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to fall. I'm standing. I'm not going to fall. I'm not moving. I've got my legs wrong.
You say my legs still. Say
my legs
My legs are, well, they don't, but if I can sit down, I'll be happy.
Yes.
But anyhow, that's what I'm here for, and I was hoping the card is not out yet.
Right. We're probably going to get out around 6 o'clock.
That's what I thought. That's what they said.
Now, shout out to Carlos King, but I don't think it's going to even be a video to the effect, because he just said that possible it could be coming out on social media, right? It's good to be on record as far as certain people saying that they saw something completely different than others or whatever the case may be, because that calls reasonable doubt, right? That still don't negate the fact that they already found him guilty right off the riff. Again, and I already said this already anyway, that I felt like he was not going to get a fair trial from the start in the first place. It's crazy. I mean, I don't know really nothing else to even say behind this until that video that everybody is speaking about. Now, once that comes out, then we can talk. But it's like, at this point, and it's no disrespect, but it's like a lot of filibustering. We didn't got enough filibustering from Charleston White. So I don't want to hear, that's just me. I don't want to hear no filibustering from nobody about this until that video comes out to the effect of what we can actually see as the public looks and views it and get their own interpretation of the whole thing. When you get all this information here, all this information there, it's like, do I trust where the information is coming from? At least that's just how I look at it. What up with a 777? What's the word, man? But before I get up out of here, I just had to, now, I'm gonna leave this right where it is, right? But I'm gonna switch it up on Good old Clarissa Shields. Now, I most definitely must have missed this. Shout out to Push Drunk Boxing. He dropped this 4 days ago. Y'all to catch the drift of what's going on when y'all see it.
Hey, yo, y'all remember the $30,000 Shanae Shields Louis Vuitton shopping spree this past December? Y'all remember when she went on a rampage because she saw and everybody else saw that Remy Ma's husband was chilling with his wife in the jacket store downtown New York, downtown Manhattan? Y'all remember? Well, Louis Vuitton wanted to gift Shanae Shields for spending all that type of money, in which then she said, remember that she said that it was Remy Ma's husband that was that bought her all those purses. Yeah, right. But anyway, check out what Louis Vuitton gave her for spending all that money.
So y'all, before
That's a shame. That's a shame, pal. That no one believes that you was the one that bought Clarissa all of that Louis Vuitton. That is a shame, bro. That is a shame that no one believes that you bought Clarissa no purses. Man, that's sad, bro. That is sad.
my last fight, I came in Louis Vuitton because I'm always in Louis Vuitton, and they gave me congratulations gift. I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna show y'all. And it was I was told he helped me shopping here, so.
Open it up.
Oh, this is so nice. Oh, this is so. So cute. That's my outfit I put in. That is so.
Look at her face. Look at her face. She thought it was a purse. She thought it was some type of, big wallet or purse or something like that. Here's a picture of yourself, Rasputia. Here's a picture of yourself, Rasputia. Flavor Flav with a fucking wig.
Now, I didn't know nothing about this until it came up on my timeline. And when it came up on my timeline and I saw it, the look that Clarissa had on her face, and then she had to play it off because she couldn't. So, you know what? That's why you can't tell me that Clarissa don't have common sense. Because as much as she sit up here and snap at people on the internet for giving their opinion about what she got going on, Louis Vuitton gave her a punk-ass picture frame with her likeness as a cartoon for her spending $30,000 with them. Lord Jesus. Hey, it is what it is, Clarissa. At this point, you just want to be a clown. Hey, be a clown. Again, I don't give a shit. But either way, salute to y'all, man. JB2 Reactions gonna get the hell on up out of here, man. Go get him something to eat. But I'm up out this thing, man. Again, I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all coming to hit the like button. But yeah, I'm getting the hell on up out of here. All right? Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Uncle Will, that's why I'm like, man, I mean, I understood why he was laughing. Hell, I ain't even got the energy to laugh at Clarissa with that dumb shit right there. Like, man, that was dumb. Boy, she was mad. Look, Uncle L, I would have respected it more if she'd have snapped off on Louis Vuitton. But she didn't. Think about that part. She held her tongue for Louis Vuitton, but to sit up here and jump out the window with complete strangers. Well, guess what, Clarissa? You don't know Louis Vuitton personally either. You spent $30,000 with that company, and he gives you a punk ass picture frame. Girl, bye. Yeah, you deserve to get talked about. But salute to y'all, man. I'm up out this thing, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day, man. Johnny Blaze is up out this thing, man.